Welcoming a new baby into your family is an incredible journey filled with many firsts. One of the very first decisions you will make as a new parent is how to feed your infant. This choice is deeply personal and can feel overwhelming, with information coming from every direction. Friends, family, and healthcare providers may all offer their advice, but it is important to remember that this decision belongs to you and your family. The goal is simple: to provide your baby with the nourishment they need to grow strong and healthy. It is a fundamental part of early parenthood, setting the stage for your baby's development. The two primary methods for feeding a newborn are breastfeeding and formula feeding. Each path offers its own unique set of benefits and challenges. There is no single right answer that fits every family. Factors like a mother's health, lifestyle, work schedule, and personal comfort all play a significant role in this decision. Understanding the basics of each method is the first step toward making an informed choice that you feel confident about. It is about finding the best fit for your specific circumstances and ensuring your baby receives love and proper nutrition, which is the ultimate priority for every parent. This guide is designed to provide you with clear, straightforward information to help you navigate this important choice. We will explore what breastfeeding entails, what formula feeding involves, and compare them on key aspects like nutrition, convenience, and cost. It is not about declaring one method superior to the other. Instead, the goal is to empower you with knowledge. By understanding both options thoroughly, you can weigh the pros and cons as they apply to your life. This will help you feel more secure in the feeding plan you choose for your precious little one. Remember, the most important ingredient in feeding your baby is love. Whether you choose breastfeeding, formula feeding, or a combination of both, the bond you create during these quiet feeding moments is what truly matters. Your baby will thrive on your affection, care, and attention, regardless of the source of their milk. This decision is just one of many you will make as a parent. Trust your instincts, gather the facts, and choose the path that supports the health and happiness of both you and your baby. This is your journey, and you are the best person to decide how to begin it. Breastfeeding is the process of feeding your baby milk directly from your breast. This is the way mammals have nourished their young for millions of years. The milk your body produces is a dynamic, living substance that is specifically tailored to your baby's needs. It is often called the gold standard for infant nutrition because it contains a perfect blend of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and vital nutrients. A mother's body is incredibly attuned to her baby, and the composition of her breast milk can change from day to day, and even during a single feeding, to meet the baby's evolving requirements as they grow. One of the most remarkable benefits of breast milk is its rich content of antibodies. These powerful components are passed from the mother to the baby, helping to build the infant's developing immune system. This natural protection can help guard your baby against common illnesses, such as ear infections, respiratory viruses, and digestive problems. It is like giving your baby their first personalized vaccine. For the mother, breastfeeding can also have health benefits. It can help the uterus return to its pre-pregnancy size more quickly and may lower the risk of certain cancers, like breast and ovarian cancer, later in life. Despite its many benefits, breastfeeding can also present significant challenges, especially in the beginning. Many new mothers find that it takes time and practice to get the hang of it. Issues like getting the baby to latch correctly, sore nipples, and concerns about whether the baby is getting enough milk are very common. It requires a substantial time commitment from the mother, as newborns often need to feed every 2 to 3 hours around the clock. This demanding schedule can be physically and emotionally exhausting, and it is important for mothers to have a strong support system in place. Success with breastfeeding often depends on having access to good resources and support. Lactation consultants, support groups like La Leche League, and encouraging partners and family members can make a world of difference. Learning different feeding positions and understanding your baby's hunger cues are key skills that can ease the process. It is a journey that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. For many mothers, overcoming the initial hurdles leads to a deeply rewarding and convenient feeding experience, but it is essential to acknowledge that the path is not always easy for everyone. Formula feeding is the practice of feeding a baby a specially manufactured product designed to mimic the nutritional content of breast milk. Infant formula is made from a base of modified cow's milk or soy protein, fortified with a precise balance of fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Decades of scientific research have gone into developing these products to ensure they provide everything a baby needs for healthy growth and development. Today's formulas are safe, reliable, and strictly regulated by government agencies like the FDA to meet high-quality standards, giving parents confidence in their choice. One of the primary advantages of formula feeding is its convenience and flexibility. Since either parent or any caregiver can prepare a bottle and feed the baby, it allows the feeding responsibilities to be shared. This can be particularly helpful for mothers who need to return to work, who are recovering from a difficult delivery, or who simply need more rest. It allows the non-birthing parent to take a more active role in feeding, which can be a wonderful bonding experience for them. Knowing exactly how much milk the baby is consuming at each feeding can also provide peace of mind for some parents. While formula provides excellent nutrition, it does not contain the same antibodies found in breast milk. This means that formula-fed babies do not receive the same passive immunity from their mother, which is a key difference to consider. Additionally, formula can be expensive. The cost of purchasing formula, bottles, and sterilization equipment can add up to a significant household expense over the first year of a baby's life. Parents must also be meticulous about preparing bottles, ensuring that the water is safe and the equipment is properly cleaned to prevent the risk of infection from harmful bacteria. For parents who choose formula, it is important to know that you are providing your baby with complete nutrition. There are many different types of formula available, including options for babies with sensitive stomachs, allergies, or other specific dietary needs. Your pediatrician is an excellent resource for helping you select the right formula for your infant. Formula feeding allows for a predictable schedule and frees the mother from being the sole source of nutrition, offering a practical solution that supports the well-being of the entire family unit in many different situations. It is a valid and loving way to nourish your child. When comparing breastfeeding and formula feeding, it is clear that both methods can successfully nourish a baby. Nutrition is often the top concern for parents. Breast milk is uniquely adapted for a human infant, offering immune-boosting properties. However, infant formula is a nutritionally complete alternative that supports healthy growth. In terms of convenience, formula offers more flexibility, allowing others to share in the feeding duties. Breastfeeding, once established, can be very convenient as it requires no preparation and is always available at the right temperature, especially for travel or nighttime feedings. Cost is another practical factor to weigh in your decision-making process. Breastfeeding is generally free, though there can be associated costs for items like a breast pump, nursing bras, or lactation consultant fees. Formula, on the other hand, represents a consistent and significant budget item for the first year. Bonding is a beautiful part of feeding, and it can be achieved with either method. The skin-to-skin contact of breastfeeding is special, but the focused, loving gaze and gentle cradling during a bottle feeding session create an equally powerful connection between a baby and their caregiver, whether it is mom, dad, or someone else. As you make this choice, seek out reliable information and support. Talk to your doctor or a pediatrician about your health, lifestyle, and any questions you have. Attend a prenatal class that covers both feeding methods. Connect with other new parents to hear about their real-life experiences. But remember that their journey is not yours. It is also important to know that this decision does not have to be all or nothing. Some families find that a combination of breastfeeding and formula feeding, sometimes called supplementation, works best for them. This approach can offer the benefits of breast milk while providing the flexibility of bottle feeding. Ultimately, trust yourself to make the best decision for your family. The Fed is Best philosophy is a powerful reminder that a loved and nourished baby is the goal. Whether you choose breastfeeding, formula, or a combination, what matters most is that your baby is healthy, growing, and surrounded by love. Be kind to yourself during this postpartum period. Parenthood is a marathon, not a sprint, and this is just the first step. Choose the path that feels right and sustainable for you, and know that you are giving your baby the very best start in life.